Fine.
Get it. Fuck.
Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Community Scrims with your host Cryptic Zane and co-caster Drunken Disorder. We're gonna have an exciting series of scrims today after a long time coming. People have been busy with exams, especially during this November month, but today we're gonna see 6 teams playing a best of 3. The 6 teams are Blackout, Team Note, Team Rocket, Gamer Instinct, Aerial X, Grand Flame, all really good teams. We've seen them play in scrims before. There might be some roster changes, but Drunken Disorder, do you want to talk a little bit about the teams?
Well, first of all, guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I've been on here. Feels good to be back. Hope you guys are having a good evening. Well, I would rather not dwell on the teams right now because we've delayed the scrims long enough. I just hope we could get into the first games as soon as possible.
Yeah, and before that, I'm just checking on our moderators. Can you hear us? Or I guess they can hear us. The first match is gonna be Blackout versus Aerial X. Blackout having Hargun, Alniki, and Dizzo. 3 players we have seen in multiple community cups and scrims before. Really good players. I think all of them are near the champ level high diamond players. So that's going to be exciting. And we have Aerial X with Catalog, Gaming Angan, and Popo. A nice combo, a new roster. I think I haven't seen them play together before. But Catalog is, I think, a Diamond 2 player. Gaming Angan, I'm not quite sure if he has hit Diamond yet, but I think he's a Plat player. And Popo, again, a Diamond 1 player. So it's going to be an interesting match. Definitely, rank-wise, Blackout looks better here, but we never know. We have seen teams that we have thought won't win come back and show what they're truly made of. So tonight we will see Blackout versus Aerial X.
Yeah, as you said, the Blackout really has the upper hand here because they 3 have been a solid team for quite a while. They obviously have the team chemistry going on there and the skill to go around with them. With Aerial X, though I've played with Gamer Angan before, I wouldn't say he's as skilled as Catalog and Popo, but it'll be interesting as it's a new roster.
And I guess the teams have joined in and we'll be going for the kickoff immediately. We just have one member of Blackout, and he has joined Sam, Zachary, Hargun, and Dizzo, and Blackout. Aerial X has Angan, Kada, and Popo.
Well, I think Sam Zachary is a last-minute substitute because we were not informed that there would be any. So let's see how Sam Zachary plays this match. Now Catalog sending the ball across, trying to cross it, but Hargun's there. Stop him right in his tracks. Dizzo going up for the ball, beating Popo down to the middle, but a 50-50 Gaming Angle wins it, and the ball gets saved.
Now Popo in the corner with Hargun. Hargun just flails around. Sam getting the ball. Hargun hits it back by mistake, but Dizzo is there to save the day. Popo with a great challenge coming there. It almost centers for Catalog, but he's unable to get a shot on target now. Players from Blackout on defense. Hagun now looking for the challenge against Catalog. Catalog wins it. Now Popo giving the ball to Angan. Angan loses at 50-50 with Dizzo, but goes in the mid. And this could be an opportunity for Catalog, but he just goes off target. Now Sam with the ball, Popo with the challenge. Angan tries to go for it, but Dizzo is much faster than him. Now Catalog back in net. Popo rotating in defense. Sam now hitting the ball across wide to RLI's corner.
Popo now with a nice controlling touch, taking the ball over with a nice center across, but Catalog wasn't able to follow. And with Angan with a miss, and Hagun easily puts the ball in, putting them up 1-0 with just a minute down.
Yeah, Angan couldn't quite react fast enough, and Sam was just positioned perfectly for that redirect into net. And that's going to be a 1-goal lead for Blackout with 3 minutes 40 seconds. Now Popo and Sam going for the kickoff. Popo wins the kickoff, but Hagun is right there. Tries to hit it onto net, but the Catalog is already back. Now Popo with a shot, but Sam is able to read that. It goes on the backboard. Hagun tries for a shot, but comes back down. Dizzo now with another shot, another opportunity, but players from RLX are well in defense, and Blackout is unable to tear through their defense right now.
Now the ball bouncing off the ceiling, and Hagun with a nice shot, but just over the crossbar. Sam Zachary with an attempt to center it, but Angan is there. Can he put it across Hagun? No, Hagun gets a nice stop on him, but still stays in RLX's corner. As I see the Catalog with a nice cross, Popo with a nice shot, but little wide try, hoping to find Catalog, but no play seemed to happen right there. Now Angan with an attempt at a center, but Dizzo and Sam Zachary are there to save the ball. Angan with a nice cross, but Catalog isn't able to make it there in time. Now Catalog puts the ball up in the air, and Hagun sends it right to RLX's corner.
Yeah, you can see the rotations from both teams are good right now. You can see the ball going in opposite direction. It just matters on the mistakes that either team makes, and RLX or Blackout can capitalize on that opportunity. Now Dizzo with a pass, both players going, and Sam gets that second goal for Blackout.
Well, Dizzo with a nice center off the corner, goes straight up. Popo unfortunately backflips, and that leaves the ball open for Sam Zachary to put it in, putting them in the lead by 2 goals with just half the game left.
Yeah, both teams look pretty good, but just the slightest of mistakes are letting Blackout get those goals on RLX. Now Kata with the ball gets it over Hagun, but Dizzo's already back, goes for the follow-up. Angan gets a nice clear, passes it to Catalog. Hagun and Angan battling it out for the ball. Hagun rocking the Batmobile. Now Sam going back, no one's... Dizzo comes rushing back from defense. Popo with a shot. Is it on target? But Sam is there on the backboard to get that clear. Now Popo alone with the ball. Multiple players going, and now Angan gets that demo on Sam.
And now Catalog with a nice shot, but Hagun is there to put it across the field. Sam Zachary finds it, but Popo gets the save. Angan gets bumped right there from getting the clear. Angan and Catalog going for the clear. Angan with the ball tries to get it around Hagun. Hagun stops it right in his track. Hagun to the corner, the slow ball rolling to the center, gets a nice doink off it, but it's too far and too across. Now Sam Zachary trying to center it for Dizzo. Dizzo with a nice shot, but isn't powerful enough, and RLX is able to save the ball right there. Dizzo trying to put it out, trying to find Hagun, but Hagun just ends up taking the ball even further out. Sam Zachary with the shot wide, hoping to find Dizzo. Dizzo with a nice shot. Catalog with a nice save. Sam Zachary with a nice cross on the ball right here, but Popo's in there taking the ball across. Hagun with a nice block right there. Catalog misses the ball. Hagun centers it, hoping to find Sam Zachary, but Popo is able to clear the ball.
Yeah, with 1 minute remaining, Blackout seems to have all these offensive opportunities, while RLX is stuck in defense trying to get the ball out of their corner. Now, as I say that, Popo goes for the pop-up, but Hagun is there for the save. They're not getting quite the offensive opportunity that you want. They're still stuck in defense. With 30 seconds remaining, it looks like if the game continues as it has so far, the first game is going to go for Team Blackout.
Well, I would say RLX's chance for winning this game is quite thin right now. Popo with an almost so close to putting it in, but Hagun collects the ball, beats the last defender with an open shot. Catalog doesn't make it in time, and Hagun scores 3rd goal.
Yeah, and that's going to put the nail in the coffin for this first game. 8 seconds remaining with a 3-goal lead. These miracles are real. I don't see Ariel X coming back from this. I think Ariel X needs to make more offensive opportunities for themselves because they've been stuck in defense this whole first game.
Well, and Blackout takes game number 1. As I said earlier before we started on with the match, I predicted Blackout will win because they had excuse me. They had the chemistry from earlier on, even though they had new team as Sam Zachary. Dizzo and Hagen are really good with playing amongst each other, whereas Alex, Popo, Cadlog, and Angin, I really haven't seen these three play together as a team. So I believe that the lack of chemistry is the reason Ariel X lost, because I don't see any lack of skill from Popo and Catalog right here. Angin can really do better with his aerials, but he's been really good at defense so far.
Yeah, definitely. It's just those slight mistakes that Alex made, like the backflip or not reaching back in defense in time, that led to Blackout winning. I definitely think if Alex makes use of their offensive players and make use of those offensive opportunities more, they can defeat Blackout. Because in the first few minutes of the game, it looked pretty even. And as I say that, we'll be going into the second game. Over to you, Drunken.
I disconnected. GG Psionics.
Okay, well.
Can you just take off for me?
Yeah, now Blackout and Alex for the kickoff. Sam and Popo going for the kickoff. Sam wins the kickoff. Popo missing the ball. Again, goes for the clear. It goes mid. Kada trying to go for the ball, but Angan takes it all the way. Now Hagun with a shot off the backboard. Can Dizzo make use of the opportunity? Sam again on the backboard. That was a great opportunity there for Blackout to make use of that defensive mistake from Alex. Now Popo with the clear off into the corner. Popo and Dizzo. Dizzo hits it center, but both players from Alex are back in defense. Kada with the pop. Angan tries to get the ball. Now Hagun with the opportunity for a dribble. He tries to pass it to Dizzo. Dizzo almost gets a shot, but it redirects, unfortunately, to the corner. Now Angan with the pop. Popo and Angan close. Dizzo with the clear off to the corner. Players flying up. Popo with the shot opportunity, but Blackout was just quicker. Now Hagen looking for the pop. Kada, Popo, all players from Alex back in defense right now. Popo and Dizzo going for their 50-50. Kada now hitting it off into Blackout's corner. Now Hagen has the ball. Over to you, Duncan.
Yeah, sure. Dizzo puts the ball out wide, trying to go into the air, beats Popo to the ball. Kenny cross the ball further, goes for a ceiling shot, gets a nice touch, but bounces to and goes over the crossbar of Popo. And Sam Zachary battling it out, and Popo puts the ball out wide. Now Angin alone with the ball, trying to beat Hagen, gets the ball away from Hagen, but doesn't beat Dizzo to it. Now Cadillac with a nice center, but Sam Zachary and Hagen are there to clear it. Popo with an attempted clear, but ends up being a pass to Dizzo, but Dizzo doesn't do anything with it. Angin now with a nice touch away from Hagen. Now Dizzo with the ball going up onto the wall, trying to air drag this into the goal. Passing it to Sam Zachary, but Sam Zachary doesn't get a nice shot off Catalog. Now passing it to Popo. Popo with an open net, and Ariel X will take the lead. With,
yeah, this is definitely a different game coming from Alex. They're standing strong in defense this time around, and Popo made opportunity of this open net, and he gets the first goal. And you can see that Alex is struggling with a little bit of ping disadvantage, but Popo says it's fine, and he gets that first goal for Alex.
Well, Ariel X have definitely improved from game 1. I see their chemistry being so much better. The rotations are much better. No, not too many double commits coming in from Ariel X this time. And yeah, they're in the lead. So that's a good sign from game 1. As you say that, Sam Zachary puts the ball back towards Hagen. Hagen with a shot across, slightly overhead, but Catalog gets a save. Now Dizzo and Hagen going for the ball, pushing it towards their own net. Don't know what they're doing. Now Sam Zachary just fiddling around with the ball right there. Catalog misses the ball with nobody in net, but Catalog turns around in time. Dizzo beats Catalog to the ball. The ball just fades away to the corner.
A lot of interesting plays coming there from Blackwood, and as I say that, Blackout was quite struggling in their communication right now, and Popo gets that clear shot onto net. Sam wasn't able to get back in time, and he puts it in, I guess, for Popo. And it's going to be a 2-goal lead for Aerial X. Definitely better game coming from Aerial X this time around, as you said. Now, again with the ball, Sam gets the ball over to Hargun. Kada comes with the challenge. Kada hits it into the corner of Blackout. Now Dizzo with that shot gets it over Popo. Angin with the clear. Popo now has the ball. This is an opportunity for sack, but Catalog is way too fast. Dizzo and Hargun battling for the ball with each other. Now Dizzo going for the shot. Tries to center the ball, but Popo misses. Hargun with that shot opportunity, and he's able to get 1 goal for Blackout.
Well, Hagen makes a really good opportunity of this one. He doesn't take the shot immediately, waits for Popo to go up on the wall, and then sees an open net and sees the opportunity to get them back a 1 goal.
Yeah, Popo being on the wall is very hard, because when one player is back in defense, you have to get that wall clear if you're on the wall, otherwise it's gonna be a sure goal for them. And as I say that, Sam comes booming in with another goal.
Well, just scoring 2 goals, 10 seconds apart from each other. Blackout are back in this game. Again, Popo with a mishap at goal. These things aren't looking that good for Aerial X right now, but I guess we could blame Popo's pink for that.
Yeah, now Angin pops the ball over. Sam gets that shot, it's on target, but Catalog with that save. Dizzo comes rushing into the ball. It's just off target. Now Popo and Angin with the ball. Popo gets that clear off into the center, but Sam is there battling it out with Popo. Popo retreats back. Sam has a shot opportunity right now. Popo gets a clear. Kada and Popo battling for the ball. Dizzo. Hagen now with possession of the ball. With 1 minute remaining, it's at a tie right now. It's just about which team makes the first mistake. As we saw in the first game, it was a defensive mistake that Aerial X made that made Blackout win the first game. So we shall see how this game goes.
Popo now with a nice clear after Blackout's corner, tries to follow up, but Dizzo intercepts. Catalog with a nice wall pinch, trying to go off the wall. Getting a pinch on the wall again, trying to center it, but Haugen intercepts Sam Zachary now with a nice clear, but Popo is there to stop him right and strikes Popo to Catalog. Catalog trying to center it, hoping to find another teammate, but Dizzo is able to stop him. Now Haugen throwing the ball across. Catalog going on the wall, gets a touch in there, tries to do some fancy stuff in there, hoping to get a second touch, but doesn't really succeed. Popo now with another shot off the wall and just off the post, and now Dizzo making the clear with 3 seconds left. Can Dizzo be the last 2 defenders or just go to overtime? And yes, we see overtime now. Catalog and Sam Zachary going for the kick on. Sorry, Hagen and Catalog going on the kick off. Now Hagen tries to send the ball through the air, doesn't really get a touch. Sam Zachary goes for the shot, but just misses the ball. That could have cost him the game right there. Now Popo and Catalog, friends in arms, going on attack right here, but Hagen stops them. Now Hagen trying to clear the ball from there, but Popo is there like a defensive sentinel, pushing it right back into Blackout's corner.
Now Kada with a shot in the mid. Popo tries to redirect it, but Catalog looks for the shot, so close. But Hagen and Sam are now back in defense. Sam trying to get that clear, but Angin is right there. He's going to try and get a center for his teammates, but Blackout is back in defense. Dizzo beats Popo to the ball. Catalog with that 50-50 opportunity. Now Popo in the corner with the ball. Angin gets that clear. No one back in defense for Aerial X. This could be an opportunity, but Popo gets it over. Could this be time for Aerial X to shine? Popo tries to pass it to his teammate, but Sam gets that 50-50. Angin with that 50-50. Is it going to go in? Sam just gets back in time.
Now Hagen with a nice doink, using the wall to gain control of the ball. Hagen to Dizzo, but Catalog intercepts. Catalog with the shot, but Sam Zachary and Hagen are there. Sam takes the ball around Popo with just Angin in goal. Can Sam take it across? No, Angin's there to take it from him. Angin gets bombed. Now Hagen with the shot, but just wide. Popo with another straight shot, and Dizzo going for the boost. Oh my god.
Yeah,
What?
I think no one expected that. Dizzo must have thought he has a lot of time, but the ball just goes with the boomer, and it's 3 goals for Popo, taking game 2. Well done, Ariel X. They played definitely way better than game 1. Yeah, Ariel X having a total of 6 shots, Blackout having 7 shots. You can see that both teams played really well, but in the end, it's just by 1 goal that Ariel X won. If they continue this streak, they can definitely take game 3 as well. But we shall see if Blackout has learned from their mistakes this game.
Well, Ariel X definitely learned from last game. They really paid attention to their defense and their rotations. Popa and Kerala coming out with the more offensive players, trying to cross it to each other, trying to get aerial shots in aerial passes. Well, Angan just stood in defense as a fail safe just in case Popa and Kerala couldn't do anything. A nice improvement from Ariel X right there. I bet they can win this game if they keep that up. Let's just find that up in game 3.
Yeah, you could see that Popo was the most important offensive player that game. So maybe Popo can do some more magic with that 260 ping. And as we say that, we'll be going into game 3 and kickoff.
Just a small fact. Have you ever noticed every time Popo comes on for scrims, he always has 250 plus ping, and he still manages to destroy every team he plays against.
I guess Popo is used to that ping and he has learned how to overcome it. Just like Indian things that we had to deal with. 200 ping is it's generally there for most Indian players. And as I say that, Blackout gets that first goal from Sam.
Well, leaving the area Indian stereotype banter aside, Deserve with a nice pop, taking it across and just dropping it, faking the goalkeepers and letting Sam Zachary take the shot, putting them up 1 goal within the first 10 seconds. Now Sam Zachary with another shot, going for a backboard, gets a second touch in, and Sam Zachary with an amazing play.
Sam had all this figured out, a beautiful backboard raid with that double touch. No one was defending an aerial X, and I guess Popo had to go out of the game as he was lagging. And there's going to be 2 goals in a matter of 20 seconds for Team Blackout. Aerial X has to make some moves now to show that they can keep up with Blackout's speed.
Popo missing the ball there. Catalog and Angan fighting for the ball, but Catalog ends up winning it. Catalog across to people, but finds Sam Zachary in defense. Angan now going on in the air for the ball, but doesn't really connect with it. Like I said, Angan really needs to work on his aerial abilities right there. He's going in the air a lot and missing them and leaving the ball open for Blackout to take advantage of.
Now Sam trying to go for the clear, but Cat is just able to get some time for Popo. Popo now pops the ball. Dizzo is there waiting to get the clear. It's an awkward opportunity, and could this be a goal? It just hits the post, and Lex is going to be sad that that didn't go in because that was a really close goal. Now Cat and Popo going for the ball. Angan gets that shot, but it just goes right to Angan. It's an awkward clear for Catalog, but he gets it. Sam now with a shot opportunity. Looks for the pass. Popo and Cat are back in net. No players from Blackout in the offense. Now Dizzo and Sam going for the ball. It's off the backboard. This could be an opportunity for Ariel X. But they were way too slow. Sam is back in net already. Hagon looking for that shot. Misses. Angan now with the shot opportunity, and it goes back into Ariel X's corner.
Sam Zachary with a nice shot, open net, and Hagen gets the 3rd goal. Popo was able to make it just in time, but the shot was too powerful for Popo to save it.
Yeah, Kara got the demo and he thought he was safe, but Ariel X wasn't able to get back in defense in time to save that goal. And it's going to be 3 goals to Blackout. I guess Blackout has learned from their mistakes and they are tearing apart Ariel X's defense in this 3rd game.
Well, unlike what we said about Ariel X last round, their defense is absolutely falling apart right here. Even their rotations, you can see all 3 teammates in Blackout's half, but screw whatever I said. Popo gets 1 goal back in.
Yes, Popo with his 300 ping magic gets a shot. Tizo almost gets that clear, but no one was back
Correction,
in net.
600 ping.
Well,
Was 600 ping. How
now
does Popo
Angan and
get this?
Tizo going for the kickoff. Gada gets an opportunity. Can he? Goes for the dribble, tries for the shot, but just off target. Hagun and Sam now struggling for the clear. Popo tries for the pass, but all three players from Blackout back in defense right now. Gada with the shot opportunity. Will it go in? He tries, but again it hits the post. Now Angan with the shot, but it's way off target.
Angan had a nice idea right there, but the execution was way off. He threw it way too wide. Popo trying to pass it with the help of the backboard, but doesn't really get any sort of power on that ball. Now Hagen taking it into Arielex's corner. All three teammates from Arielex huddled up in net, but Cadlock was able to take it out. Now Sam Zachary going on the wall. Can he make another aerial play right there with a shot onto the crossbar? But Popo gets a nice save off it. Deserve with a nice center, but Angan was able to clear it off. Now Cadlock with the ball. Two teammates from Blackout in goal, but he decides to go to Dizzo. Now Sam Zachary to the middle. Angan just throws it above his goal. A really dangerous move from him right there, but it ended up working out. Cadlock now taking the ball across, tries to cut it out wide. Finds Sam Zachary, gets a touch of Sam Zachary. Popo with a nice shot, but Hagen's able to save it from the bottom corner.
Yeah, you can see Arielex going for many solo plays, whereas Blackout has a little more team chemistry. That's what I think differentiates between these two teams, Blackout and Arielex. They go for those team plays and gets that goal in somehow, while Arielex is struggling in defense and Sam gets that fourth goal.
My God, Sam Zachary like pulling out to be the MVP of this match, coming in with a hat trick with that one. Kudos to Sam Zachary, man. Putting off a hell of a show for his first performance.
Yeah, and poor Popo had to leave the match yet again because of internet issues. Both players from Blackout going for that, and somehow worked Sam again with the fourth goal for his team.
Well, Cadlock in the air doesn't get a good read off the ball, and Sam Zachary is able to put it in the top right corner. Popo back, still having ping issues. Popo and Hagen on the kickoff. Popo winning it, throwing it into Blackhouse corner. Hagen Cadlock with a shot on net. Nice clear from Sam Zachary, just wide of the goal. Popo is able to collect the ball. Dizzo missing that aerial shot. Popo puts it out wide. Finds Cadlock. Cadlock 50-50 is with Hagen. Now Sam Zachary with a nice upside down shot right there, but Cadlock was able to keep it safe. Angan again going in the air, missing the ball. Popo rushes in, beats Dizzo to the ball. Cadlock in the air. Sam Zachary just puts it wide off the post. Now Popo with the ball, trying to center it right here, gets up in the air but wasn't able to get it above Hagen. Angan trying to center it. Cadlock with the shot just wide, centers to Popo, but Dizzo is able to get the clear.
Yeah, you can see Blackout is definitely going to win this match with 10 seconds remaining. Some defensive mistakes coming from Arielex and Popo having some internet issues led to their ultimate defeat, and it's going to be a 5-1 victory for Blackout. I guess our predictions were right. As well, there was some disadvantages for Arielex, but well played. Second game, Arielex definitely did well against Blackout, and the third game, Blackout gets that rampage against Arielex.
Well, like I said in the beginning, I was rooting for Blackout from the beginning, but I had never given up on Arielex. They played pretty well right there, but the chemistry and the lack and the skill differential between the three teams let them down. But it was a fun series right there. Arielex was the Blackout taking the victory. We will see you guys in 5 minutes for the next match. And who do we have next, Kritik?
The next matchup will be Gamer Instinct versus Grand Flame. Gamer Instinct having Crucian Mindkiller, Kez, Grand Flame having Pika, Gelned, and Kickass Josh. We'll see them after this break. We'll be right back.
We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Oh baby, if you ever need a helper, hey, you should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better. I'm here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure. And when you're not here, you're my dream, but I just want it. Yeah, I just wanna. You're my dream, but I just want it. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. But I just want it.
Deep inside, I knew from the start, you my bunny, I'm your Clark. From now to eternity, I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see. My love is bigger than I thought. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arms. Now this don't matter, my love and my pleasure, the key to my treasure. Whatever's the weather, day up and out with you till I die. How many times for you I'ma try? Want you to notice the one and I know this perfect soulmate. I wanna show my best friend. She saved my life, my happy end in hard times.
Oh baby, hug it to myself, hug it to myself, hug it to myself. But I just want it.
Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
I just want
Okay.
Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
oh baby. Retribution against the system. Whoa. Taking a stand, this wasn't enough. We the people expect a time to change the world for us. Living in a fantasy, taking everything away from me. Losing faith was a reaction to your miscalculation. Waiting to watch the world burn. Waiting to watch the world burn. Until we build up resistance. A reaction to your like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it.
Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
Baby, if you ever need a helper, you should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better. I'm here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure. And when you're not here, you're my dream, but I just want it. Yeah, I just wanna. You're my dream, but I just want it.
Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
But I just want it.
Deep inside I knew from the start, you my bunny, I'm your Clark. From now to eternity I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see. My love is bigger than I thought. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arms. The others don't matter, my love and my pleasure, the key to my treasure. Whatever's the weather, day up and out with you till I die. How many times for you I'ma try? Want you to notice the one and I know this perfect soulmate. I wanna show it my best friend. She saved my life, my happy end in hard times.
Oh baby, hug it to myself, hug it to myself, hug it to myself. But I just want it.
Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
Okay.
Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself.
And
Welcome back, everybody, to Series 2 of tonight's Community Scrims. Tonight, but I mean, for Game 2, we have Gamer Instincts going up against Grand Flame. Do you want to go with the team script?
yeah, we have Gamer Instinct with Crucian, Mindkiller, and Kes. Three players I don't know much about, but I think Mindkiller I've seen him play before. He's a champ player. And the next team is very, very interesting team as the roster contains Kick-Ass Yash, Pika, Jel and the ranks between them are very different. Kick-Ass Yash, I think his highest is Diamond. Pika, low champ, high diamond player, I guess. And Jel one of the previous top 100 1v1 players in the world. So it's going to be a very interesting match that we see against Gamer Instinct and Grand Flame. As I think Gamer Instinct is a bunch of champ and high diamond players. So definitely going to be a very interesting match. And I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Well, I hate to be a broken cassette, but I'm going to say the same thing like I said about Blackout versus RLX. Gamer Instinct, I'm pretty sure they have the chemistry amongst each other because they're mostly of the same skill level right there. So they would know what their teammates could do and couldn't, and they could amend themselves on that right there. You know, like if they don't know if the teammate can take it, they could be ready to follow up or defend. If you know what I'm saying, you know about Gaming Instincts. But whereas Grand Flame, you have Pika, Jaren, and Yash, Kick-Ass Yash right there. Jaren, obviously being a really high ranked player, he might expect what type of plays and shots Kick-Ass Yash and Pika could go for, and that could be a bad thing for Grand Flame. But you never know how these games turn up because you've never seen a matchup like this before.
But without further ado, we'll be getting right into the game. Gamer Instinct versus Grand Flame. Definitely an interesting match. So let's get right into it.
Oh well, just before we get into the game, shout out to the Tasty T for the 900 bit shout out. Thank you, man. And Gohan, and a shout out to Gohan X2 for the 2-month subscription. If you guys want to help us in any sort, just go down to the cards, I believe they're called, down below. If you want to check out our social media or donate, subscribe to our Twitch channel or anything like that, go check out the cards down below. And let's get into Series 2 of tonight, Gamer Instinct versus Grand Flame.
Yeah, now the ball into the corner of Grand Flame. Jelneden goes for the ball, misses. Crucian now trying to get a pass. Jelneden battling it out with him. Kick-Ass Yash getting it clear. All three players crowding on Crucian. Crucian looking for that pass. Kick-Ass Yash gets that clear. But Mindkiller back, trying to get the pass. The ball now goes back into Gamer Instinct's corner. Now Kick-Ass Yash misses. Pika off the backboard. No player there to follow it up. Kez now going against ball. Jelneden wins that. Crucian and Mindkiller both double committing, hitting each other. Kez gets that shot, but not on target. Again, Crucian goes for the shot. Kez and Jelneden go for that 50-50. Now Mindkiller has it. Now Crucian passes it. Now Pika and Crucian back.
Well, Mindkiller now doesn't really go for the ball. Kick-Ass Yash throwing it off, hits the ceiling, throwing Jelneden off. Jelneden misses the ball and Cupcakes take the shot. Jelneden with a nice redirect way up high and near the net. But Pika was able to follow. Pika with a nice wall center right there. But Cupcakes was able to take the ball away from them. Pika now with another wall clear. Jelneden takes a shot, but Crucian gets the dunk on him. Kick-Ass Yash with a nice save, taking the ball away from Crucian. Now Cupcakes throwing the ball out by Mindkiller and Crucian, both turning around to their own net. Now Mindkiller takes the ball away from Pika, puts it over Jelneden. Crucian doesn't beat Kick-Ass Yash to the ball. Cupcakes with a nice shot high to the center. Jelneden doesn't really get a good clear off that. Cupcakes takes a shot way too high, but Mindkiller with another shot hitting the crossbar. Nice shots coming out of Gamer Instincts right here, putting a lot of pressure on Grand Flame. Jelneden being demoed right there and giving Cupcakes an easy opportunity to get the lead.
Yeah, Jelned is taken out. Kikas just goes for the boost, doesn't see Kez. Kez gets that direct goal, and that's going to be the first goal for Gamer Instinct. You can see the clear skill in both teams. You can see they are not missing any of the touches, but it's only about how accurate both teams are. And Gamer Instinct gets that first goal because nobody was back in net for Grand Flame, and one player was taken out.
Well, Cupcakes with a nice shot to Grand Flame's corner. A nice shot coming off from Cupcakes again, but throws it way too far. Gerald Eden takes the ball across. Cruzian and Cupcakes. Pika going for a shot. Gets the crossed banner. Cupcakes follows up, takes the ball across. Kick-ass Yash putting the ball onto the ceiling, trying to find a center right there. But Mindkiller takes the ball onto himself, tries a nice dribbling play right there, tries to get a center across. But Jelneden just sitting there waiting for the ball and takes it all the way across. Now Pika trying to center the ball but finds the ceiling. Mindkiller now clearing the ball. Jelneden goes up in there but misses. Kick-ass Yash with a deliberate attempt at clearing the ball. Now Kick-ass Yash demoed by Mindkiller. Pika to Jelneden, and Jelneden pops it up. Pika goes way too wide for that. Mindkiller now takes the ball, gets a shot across to Grand Flame's corner. No offensive plays coming in from Gamer Instincts right there, allowing Kick-ass Yash to take a shot. Mindkiller with the amazing save off the post. Now Cruising taking the ball onto the wall, taking across into Grand Flame's corner.
Now Cruzian centering the ball. Jelned is in an awkward position but is able to get that 50-50 clear. Now Mindkiller looking for the pass. Kikasyash and Jelned both in the air. Kikasyash gets that clear. Cruzian goes for the shot. No one in net now. Jelned tries to dribble it past Kez. Jelned tries to pop it over. He just hits a post. Pika has an opportunity but Jelned doesn't see that. Now Kikasyash going for the follow-up. Looking for that pass. Pika is right there and he gets that goal. Beautiful play coming there from Grand Flame, equalizing Gamer Instinct and Grand Flame.
Well, with a minute left, nice play coming in from Kick-ass Yash and Pika to equalize it, putting them on even grounds right now. Gamer Instincts and Grand Flame now equal with a minute left.
Now Mindkiller looking for the pass. Jelned waiting on the wall. Unable to get the touch, but gets that clear with 1 minute remaining. Jelned now has to dribble it past. He is a 1v1 player, but Cruzian just comes in for the challenge. Now Pika hits the ball. Cruzian has to get a clear. It's an awkward situation for him, but Mindkiller comes to the rescue now. Cruzian and Mindkiller. Cruzian going for the ball. He has possession. Kick-ass Yash and Pika goes for that 50-50, but it goes right back to Cruzian. Now Jelned waiting on the wall. Gets that 50-50 clear. Now Kez in the middle of all three players from Grand Flame. Mindkiller has an opportunity but it hits the backboard. Jelned and gets that clear. Cruzian flying in the air but Kick-ass Yash is much faster. Now Kez with that short opportunity but Jelned with that clear.
Now Cruzian trying to center the ball right here off the backboard, but Kick-ass Yash gets a good read, sending it back to the middle. Now to Mindkiller. Mindkiller trying another backboard center right there. But again, now Gerald Naden with a nice backflip clear. Can the players keep it up? No, and we go into overtime. Pika and Mindkiller going on the kickoff right here. Gerald Naden collects the ball, gets a nice controlling touch to Kick-ass Yash. Kick-ass Yash gets a nice 50-50 off of Cupcake. Another 50-50 coming from Pika and Mindkiller. Gerald Naden with the ball high up in the air. Cruising, sets it all the way down. Kick-ass Yash tries to go for the shot but hits it way too high. Cupcakes putting the ball into Grand Flame's corner. Mindkiller following it up. Pika gets a nice save. Cruzian goes for the shot but goes way too high. Cruzian now trying to take it over the wall but the ball bounces off right through the middle. Now the shot coming in from Gerald Naden but doesn't really find the net. Kick-ass Yash just putting the ball across, buying Grand Flame some time to make some offensive play right here. Cruising with a nice touch across. Can Jelned get the ball away? No, now Pika coming in, takes the ball out but finds Mindkiller.
Yeah, Jelned definitely playing the defensive barrier for Grand Flame while Pika and Kick-ass Yash go for those offensive plays. And Jelned now has that 1v1 opportunity, gets it over Kiss, and that just shows why he is a top 100 player. And game 1 goes to Grand Flame.
Well, Cupcakes really in a pickle right there. He thought Jalen Lennon was going to do some crazy flick or something, but Jalen Lennon just pops it up, waits for Cupcakes to flip out, and then just puts it over him. And Grand Flame takes game number 1.
Yeah, definitely. A really good game coming from Gamer Instinct as well. It's just that he was in a 1v1 situation with a top 100 player. The outcome was already known. But Gamer Instinct has great pass and plays. And you can see Grand Flame also had that great pass and play from Pika, which led Pika to score that goal. And now we'll be going into the second game to see how these two teams fare.
Well, Gamer Instinct was really strong at the beginning of game 1. They were putting so much pressure on Grand Flame. Grand Flame wasn't even able to pull out of their own corner right there. They were under so much pressure, and Gamer Instincts took the lead within the first minute. But Grand Flame was able to flip it right back around and take the victory.
Now we'll be going into game 2, Gamer Instinct and Grand Flame. Grand Flame got that goal last minute, and now Gamer Instinct definitely have to learn from their mistakes, make use of that offensive opportunity and get past the defensive barrier of Grand Flame. Grand Flame gets that kickoff. Yash fighting against Cruzian. Now Jael Naden has the ball, goes for the dribble but gets challenged by Kez. Now Mindkiller looking for the pass. Pika on the wall, kick as Yash as well. They get that clear. Now Cruzian has the ball in his hands. Cruzian trying to go for the pass. Kez gets that pass to Mindkiller. Could this be a goal for a great save coming there from Grand Flame, holding up that defensive barrier that they have.
Well, Jarrell Naden just showing off his good game sense right there. He saw Mindkiller waiting there for the ball, and he blew him up so that Pika and Kika should collect themselves to make the second save. Now a nice shot coming in from Gamer Instinct. Jarrell Naden in the air, but he gets challenged and Cupcakes just takes advantage. Gets the first goal of game number 2.
Yeah, Jael Naden got that 50-50, but he was the only player in defense, and Game Instinct is able to get that first goal. Finally getting past that defensive barrier we have seen all in the first game. Now Kez and Yash going for the kickoff, pretty even kickoff. Kez now has possession of the ball. Will he go for a dribble? He goes for the pop past Grand Flame. Jael Naden has position. Cruzian will challenge that. It goes center, but it just goes into the corner of Grand Flame. Now Pika has the ball. Mindkiller with a beautiful shot, just hits it post, unable to get it in. He's going to be frustrated after that, but he keeps the pressure going on. Jael Naden gets that defensive clear. Now Cruzian in mid. Pika misses a shot. This could be an opportunity for Cruzian. He's unable to get that pass, and Yash now in possession of the ball. They're looking for a clear. Kez with a 50-50. Jael Naden and Kez. Now he gets it past and into the midfield.
Well, now open net as Jael Naden gets it. Can Mindkiller get a shot on, but no, just finds it wide of the post. Now Kikas just tries to throw it out. Jael Naden misses the follow-up clear, but gets the second go at it. Now Pika going in there. Mindkiller with a nice touch, but puts it just onto the crossbar. Now with another shot with the ball. Oh my god, this game is really too fast for me to keep up with. The ball was just flung into the air with nobody going for it, and Cruzian just takes the easy second goal.
Yeah, you could see Gamer Instinct pressuring Grand Flame in their defense, and finally Gamer Instinct is able to get the second goal. Grand Flame struggling in defense. Finally Gamer Instinct learning how to get past that defensive barrier, and especially Jael Naden being the defensive player for Grand Flame. Now Kez has possession, pops it over one, but Jael Naden now goes for the dribble, goes for the double touch, but Mindkiller is able to get that clear and says denied Jael Naden. Now Mindkiller to Kez. Kez just misses that shot. Now Jael Naden in possession of the ball, goes past Cruzian, but Mindkiller has possession now. Jael Naden going for that 50-50. Goes back, Kez with the shot. Kez back in net, gets that clear. Pika now falling at the ball, but Cruzian is able to get it back into Grand Flame's corner.
Now Jael Naden just waiting patiently for the ball to bounce on Mr. Cares with a shot but throws it way too wide. Jalen and gets demoed by Mindkiller right here. Mindkiller waiting for the ball, trying to get some control, but Kikash pressures them and throws the ball into Gamer Instinct's corner. Now Cupcares waiting patiently. Ball Speaker. Now Jalen takes the ball where Pika gets demolished. Nice pop from Cruising right here, but Kikash Yash is able to intervene. Now Jalen throws it across, tries to get a second touch off the wall, gets 50-50 against Cupcares. Now Mindkiller going across, Kikash Yash misses. Excuse me, misses the bump right there. Now Jalen Nadin, the nice clear but Cupcake is able to stop the ball right in his tracks, sending it back into Grand Flames up. Now Cupcakes with the center, Kikash Yash with the save, stopping Game Instincts from getting a third goal with only a minute and 20 left. Grand Flame seems to be in quite a pickle right here as Jalen Nadin tries to take the ball. Pops it, tries to get a second touch off the backboard. An amazing shot coming in from Jalen right there.
Yes, a beautiful play from Jalen. He pops the ball over. Kez is unable to get the ball, and Jalen, with that double touch you expect from a Season 5 Grand Champion. Now it's 1-2 with 1 minute remaining. Can Grand Flame come back and make these offensive plays to destroy Gamer Instinct, or will they remain with a 1 goal deficit? As we have seen Gamer Instinct with a lot of pressure coming in the first few minutes, but now Jalen showing that he can be an offensive player as well in Grand Flame.
Well, now Cupcakes with the ball, trying to ball Kikash, but Kikash just slows down just enough to get control of the ball. Jalen missing, leaving the ball free to Kikash. Jalen tries to take a shot with Kikash Yash right there, but doesn't really follow up on it. Now Mindkiller centering it, Pika intervenes, throwing it across the Gamer Instinct's corner. Now Cruisian trying to get to the ball but misses it, but ends up getting the follow-up clear. Now Jalen, no, Pika with a shot, Cupcakes stopping Pika right in his tracks. Pika with another shot, and Cupcakes again recollecting himself for the second save. Cupcakes missing the ball right there. Jalen demoing Mindkiller again. Like I said, the game sense of Jalen is absolutely amazing. He knows. What I'm trying to say is Jalen anticipates what his opponents are going to do before they even do it, and hence he has the upper edge on the other team. But unfortunately, Pika and Kikash Yash aren't able to keep up with Jalen in space, and hence they lost game number 2.
Yeah, their defense was struggling in the first few minutes of the game, and you could see Gamer Instinct continuously pressuring Grand Flame and tearing apart Grand Flame's defense because of their very nice chemistry that Kez, Mindkiller, and Cruisin have. You can see that their scores are almost even, whereas Grand Flame has to balance it out with these rank differences. You can see Jalen carrying the team, and Kikash, Yash, and Pika had some opportunities, but not quite able to get it past Game Instinct. But we shall see in the third game if they have learned from their mistakes and is able to balance it out and be more offensive in the third game.
Oh, well, Jaren Nadin just trying to play really defensively these past 2 games. But at the end of game 2, Jaren Nadin seemed to be kind of desperate to take this game to overtime. We saw him come for a lot of shots and passes in the last couple of minutes in game number 2. He was much more defensive when it came to the first half of game number 2. And game 1, he was comfortable sitting back and allowing Kikash, Yash, and Pika to take care of it. But now that Gamer Instincts are up their game, Jalen has decided to do something about it.
Yeah, definitely. Grand Flame is not going to settle with a loss. They are going to rise up to the occasion and try to fight against Gamer Instinct, even though they have the better chemistry. But we shall see if Gamer Instinct is able to continue with that pressure that we saw in that second game. Now the ball in the midfield. Pika and Kez going for the ball. Pika wins at 50-50. Mindkiller gets that shot. Mindkiller trying to follow it up, but Jalen back in defense. Pika back in defense. That was an opportunity for Cruisian, but is getting cleared. Now Jalen with the shot, and it's going to be the first goal for Grand Flame. All 3 players were in offense from Gamer Instinct, and they didn't expect that beautiful shot coming from Jalen.
Well, Jaren Naden absolutely not backing down on this game. We see him. It's only been 20 seconds, but we've seen him go for more offensive plays than the last 2 matches. He's played. As I say that, cruising now with the shot. Pika with a nice save. Kikash just throws it down. Pika doesn't get a nice powerful shot of it, allowing Cupcakes to clear the ball. Pika with a nice 50-50 off of Cupcakes. Jelnaren just sitting patiently in goal, waiting for the right opportunity to push out. A nice shot pass from Jelnaren, a nice redirect from Pika, but Cruzian's able to save it. Now Pika trying to center the ball right here, but Michael and Cupcakes are there in defense, trying to stop any offensive play happening from Grand Flame.
Now Yash going into offense, pass cruising, Kes comes back into defense and is able to get that pass. Pika and Yash both flailing around. Now Mindkiller has possession of the ball. Is he going for a ceiling shot? But it quite bounces off the roof. He's not able to get the shot that he wanted. Now Mindkiller and Pika. Pika gets that shot over Kes, but is able to redirect it back into the corner of Game Instinct. Yash and Mindkiller Cup. Kes with a beautiful redirect, but Gerald Naden is just waiting in net for Grand Flame. Yet again, Gamer Instinct has to break through the defensive barrier of Grand Flame. Gamer Instinct now with a 1-goal deficit. Gerald Naden now in possession of the ball. Trying to go past Kes, but he wins at 50-50.
And now Mindkiller trying to get a play happening right here. Gets a nice center, but Cruising isn't fast enough to take advantage of the shot. Cupcakes now it's another shot. Gerald Naden gets a nice clear off the backboard. Cruzier now right under the ball, taking a nice controlling touch, grabbing the boost right there, going for a ceiling clear right here, but Kikash Yash is there to deny him the second touch. Mindkiller now puts the ball across the field right there. Jelnan on the wall again, getting a good save off it. Pika with the follow out, but a nice 50-50 coming off from Gaming Instinct right there. Now Cupcakes with another center. Jelnan and Pika on the ball. Cruzian throws it wide. Mindkiller takes a shot, puts it in between Jelnan and the crossbar. The ball just bounces in between the net, just teasing Gamer Instinct right there, but nobody was able to collect it. Now Mindkiller with another going around again, trying to flick the ball in, but doesn't get the shot close enough to the post. Now Cupcakes with a shot. Kikasia stopping right in his tracks with a nice bounce off the backboard. Cruising gets the save. Kick-ass Yash now trying to do something right here, tries to block Cupcakes, but Cupcakes throws it around. Kick-ass Yash. Cupcakes fakes Gel Nadin right there, nice fake coming from him. Mindkiller with a shot, but finds the crossbar again. Cruising trying to pinch the ball with the wall, trying to get some sort of play happening right there, but the ball goes back towards his own half. Pika with the shot, but Mindkiller was able to reach the ball just in time. Kick-ass Yash trying to center the ball right there, but Mindkiller finds the ball. Cupcakes trying to center it, doesn't get any power on the ball right there. Now Cruising putting it nice in center, but Gel Nadin gets a good break off right there with an open net. Gel Nadin's going to make it 2-0, and Gel Nadin coming right there with a fake for the last one. Gets a bit too cocky right there. He's like, I'll just wait for Cupcakes to come in and then I'm ball him and I'm scoring. Really ballsy plays coming in from Gel Nadin right there. So and it's nice to see Grand Flame up 2-0 with just a minute and 30 seconds left.
Now with a fake, Pika goes for a follow, but Mindkiller and Kez back in net. Kez now looking for the clear. Pika going for the 50-50, wins an even kickoff. I mean, an even 50-50, my bad. Gel Nadin now going for the shot. He goes on the ceiling. Kez now looking for the shot. Pika gets a clear into the corner. Cruzian going for the shot, but is just off target. Now Pika in position of the ball. Mindkiller looking to go past Pika, but he is able to read him very well. Now Kez looking for that shot. With 1 minute remaining, it's a 2-goal lead for Grand Flame. Gel Nadin being the defensive heart of Grand Flame, and as I say that, Mindkiller being frustrated with it. Demos him. Now Mindkiller and Cruzian backing off. Kez goes for that 50-50. Yash now has the ball against Cruzian. Can he get it past Gel Nadin? Cruzian now looking for the pass. Mindkiller is up in the air. This could be an opportunity. All three players in Gamer Instinct just flails around. With 30 seconds remaining, can they make 1 goal? And Kez finally gets that 1 goal for Gamer Instinct.
Well, all you could see Gamer Instinct's desperate to get a goal back. All three teammates just whirling past each other in front of Grand Flame's net and end up getting a goal with just 30 seconds left. Can Gamer Instincts pull this one out of the bag and send it to OT? Now, Pika going in the air with an open net. but doesn't really get it on target. Just throws it wide. Mindkiller now takes a touch, puts it across. Pika with a nice center. Nobody from Gaming Instincts going forward, but so does. I mean, nobody goes from Grand Flame either. A nice shot coming in from Cupcase right there, but it goes all the way across the net. With just 4 seconds left, if Gamer Instincts can't keep the ball up right here, it's gonna be game for Grand Flame. And as ball falls, GG for Grand Flame as they win this best of 3. Now, like I said before this game started, Jelen was not holding back at all this time. He really went for those offensive plays. He was also really good at defense too. Jelen really carrying his team right there. If you see the scoreboard, Jelen had 430 points, Pika had 135, Kikasiash at 45. Unfortunately, Pika and Kikasiash didn't see any action in that game, but Jelen really took carry them to victory. A nice effort coming in from Gaming Instincts right there, and it was a really good series from both teams.
Yeah, you definitely could see the greater patience that comes from higher rank players, especially of Jalen in defense. He was a defensive heart for Grand Flame, and when he had to make those offensive plays, he went for it, and he has those 2 goals. And Gamer Instinct had good chemistry, they had good offensive pressure, but it was not their day today as they weren't able to get past that defense. And going into the next game, you want to tell us what the next match is going to be?
Our next match is gonna be Team No versus Team Rockin. Team No consisting of Sejadon, Ole, and Nero. I guess that's what that's how you pronounce his name. And Team Rocky consisting of Aquac, Maverick, and Sandeep. Aquac unfortunately cannot make it to this game, so I believe we are bringing in a substitute for him, and that substitute will be Mr. YK. Guys, stay tuned because we'll come back with the last game of tonight in 5 minutes.
Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it.
Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
Oh, baby, if you ever need a helper, hey, you should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better. I'm here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure. And when you're not here, you're my dream, but I just want it. Yeah, I just wanna. You're my dream, but I just want it.
Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
But I just want it.
Deep inside I know from the start, you my bunny, I'm your Clark. From now to eternity, I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see. My love is bigger than I thought. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arms. Now this don't matter, my love and my pleasure, the key to my treasure. Whatever's the weather, day up and out with you till I die. How many times for you I'ma try? Want you to notice the one and I know this perfect soulmate. I wanna show it my best friend. She saved my life, my happy end in hard times.
Hug it to myself, hug it to myself, hug it to myself. I just want it.
Take it to myself, take it to myself, take it to myself, to myself, take it to myself, take it to myself, take it to myself.
Okay.
Take it to myself, take it to myself, take it to myself, to myself, take it to myself, take it to myself, take it to myself.
Oh, baby. Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it.
Take it to myself, take it to myself, take it to myself, to myself, take it to myself, take it to myself, take it to myself, to myself, take it to myself, take it to myself, to myself, take it to myself, take it to myself.
Hello and welcome back to the last game of tonight's scrims. It's gonna be No versus Team Rocket. No is a very consistent team that we've seen in many community cups and scrims as well. They've had a consistent roster compared to the other teams that we've seen. We have Sejad, Ali, Yur, Nero. Hopefully I'm pronouncing these names correctly. Sorry if I'm not. And then we have Team Rocket with Aquac, Maverick, and Sandeep. Also, I think I've seen these players play in a few scrims, but this is definitely a new roster that I'm seeing. Both these teams consist of Diamond 1, Diamond 2 players, so it's gonna be a Diamond level gameplay, if you want to say anything more, Drunken.
Well, one thing to point out, Aquac couldn't make it this evening, so Miss YK will be substituting for him. Well, I got nothing else to say about these teams, man. You covered it pretty well, so I guess we just get into the game.
I guess there will be a short delay as there's a delay on one team member. They're not available right now, so we'll be looking at. And as we're talking, hopefully you've seen that there are 2 new crates that might possibly come in December with new goal explosions and wheels. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's definitely going to be fun during the December season because everybody's going to be off from work and that's when people play Rocket League. It's going to be an amazing time.
Well, guys, just For your information right now, Steam Autumn Sale is going on right now, and Rocket League is 50% off. So if you're trying to get your friend to play Rocket League and it's like too expensive, like now is the time to bounce on it. Trust me, 50% off on Rocket League, and for like 250 INR, it's a steal, man. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if you get your friends to Rocket League, introduce them to the community, let them hang out with us, increase the family, boys.
Yeah, definitely. I bought Rocket League. I pre-ordered Rocket League back in the day for $20. So 282 rupees is definitely a steal. You should get it out. And also, the DLC is on a discount right now. So definitely get Rocket League. Tell your friends, because this is gonna be the November, December time where you have the holidays, where you have the time to play Rocket League. And everybody who has played Rocket League, they have definitely been hooked. But we'll just be waiting on the teams. I'm not quite sure what's happening right now.
Well, I guess let's just have a friendly conversation with Twitch chat until the players show up. Shall we, Kritik?
Yeah, how have you guys found the first two games so far, and have your been right for the two games?
Well, just before we go into anything else, 31 people. That's a nice turn up for community scrims, man. I think it's the best turn up we've had for any community scrims. Thank you guys for joining in tonight. Hope we have been good enough to entertain you guys for tonight. Let's see, we have a lot of people in chat just talking about things in general.
Yeah, and I guess with that, the teams have joined in finally, so we'll be getting right into it. Team No and Team Rocket. We'll see how these two teams fare. YK now with the ball. Sejad going for that shot. They're flailing around defense, but Team Rocket is able to get it out of their corner. YK now going for the 50-50, but Sejad wins at 50-50. Now Sir scores a lot, going for that shot, but he gets denied by Team Rocket right there. Italy now going for the shot, but Zayn fakes him. YK now going for the ball. Zayn looking for that shot, not quite able to get it into their side of the field. Now Maverick and Sir scores a lot. He has an opportunity. Sejad with the shot, but is just off target.
Now, so Ole trying to center the ball, but YK gets a nice clear. Ole helping YK put the ball further ahead. Now Zayn throwing the ball out wide to find Seja. Seja with the shot on net. Nobi is there in net, and Seja puts himself on the scoreboard with one goal.
Yeah, two players from Team Rocket were in the offense, and it was only Maverick, but nobody was able to get back there in time, and it was a clear shot for Team No. Team No with one goal in 1 minute. Now Zayn and Italy going for the ball. Italy wins the kickoff, but YK is there. He puts it up into the air. Sejad with the shot. Players rotating back in defense, but they're in an awkward position. And Team No with that second goal.
Well, Sejaran centers the ball for himself amazingly and just gets that small tap over C9 Zayn's car and gets himself the second goal. Just a minute down, Team No up with 2 goals. Things don't look well for Team Rocket right here. Now Maverick trying to go for the shot, but Seja is there in his way. YK on the wall gets 2 touches but doesn't get any power on the ball. So scores a lot with a nice pop over the both of them. Maverick tries to get a clear on it but ends up just sealing the fate.
No. What happened there? He scores a lot, passes it to Maverick, and he gets that redirect into the net. And there's going to be a third goal for Team No. Maverick and Sejad going for that kickoff. Sejad with that awkward on his turtle back. Now Zayn has possession, but YK comes to rescue Sejad. Back in net, Italy going for the ball, popping it over Zayn, and YK now rotating back in net. Sir scores a lot, dribbling it past them, looking for the pass. Italy in the air, but YK is able to get that clear. Now it's back in the midfield, but Sejad hits the ball back into their corner. Now Maverick has possession.
Maverick can still score a lot on a 50-50 right there. Oh, good 50-50, but scores a lot. Gets the follow-up. C9 Zayn with a nice clear, but Seja is there to put it right back where it came from. Maverick doesn't get a good clear off it. Seja puts it in between YK and Zane, but Zane's able to get the clear. Maverick just gets a small touch, puts the ball out into the middle, but Sir Kozala gets the touch away. Maverick now YK now going on the offensive. Sir Kozala stops the ball in its motion. Now Maverick putting it right back into nose corner. Seja done now. Throwing it all the way across. YK alone in net. Doesn't get a really powerful clear off there. So scores a lot in the air. Gets a nice shot. Zane with a equally good save right there. Now YK puts it over and around Seja. And Maverick in the air tries to get a center off there, but doesn't get any power on the ball over there. Now YK rushing back, trying to get a clear off the ball. Doesn't do a good job right there. So scores a lot with a nice shot. And just ends up hitting the post.
Yeah, and as I said before the break, Team No is a consistent roster, and definitely they're going to have a better team chemistry and team communication, as you can see. Whereas Team Rocket is going on the offense, not able to get those plays, while Team No has good rotations from their side. And now they get a shot opportunity, but not quite in. Sejad now has the ball. Zane tries to go for that 50-50. Again, as I said, no one in defense, and it's going to be a fourth goal for Team No. If this continues on, it could be very bad for Team Rocket.
Well, Seja done with a nice shot coming off the wall, sealing himself the hat trick for this match with just a minute and 35 seconds left. Team Rocket are down by 4 goals. If they keep up doing what they're doing right now, they're definitely going to lose this match.
Yeah, you can see. You can see Team Rocket going for these offensive plays, but always leaving no defense. And as I say that, you can see that no one is back, and Team No just won that 50-50. I mean, he gets a shot past YK and gets a 5th goal. With this rampage going on, if Team Rocket doesn't improve their defense, it's gonna be very demoralizing for them going into the second game.
Now it's the 8 early trying to center the ball, but C9 says to stop the play from happening. Sir scores a lot, just gets a nice chip off from Maverick, but just ends up finding the crossbar. Now YK with the last minute power coming onto the attack, but Sir scores a lot. It's there to stop and destroy his dreams. Now Italy going for the shot. Just wide and ends up hitting the post. Now Zane clearing the ball. So scores a lot with a nice redirect, but it's wide. Sejadan tries to demo one of the members from Team Rocket right there, but doesn't succeed. Now Zane with the shot, but wasn't powerful enough, and Team Rocket just was able to clear it easily.
Yeah, I think Team No has dug their grave for Team Rocket, because with 20 seconds remaining, Team Rocket is still scoreless. You can see the offensive plays and nice rotations coming from Team No. Team Rocket has these offensive plays, but they are lacking the defense. But you can see in these last 10 seconds, they are stuck in defense. It seems like it's going to be a 5-0 sweep for Team No in this first game.
Well, Team Rocket really getting, what do you say, demolished right there. They did some offensive plays. We did see some offensive plays come off of Team Rocket, but they were too slow on following it up, or couldn't give enough power on the ball, which gave Team No enough time to react to it or clear the ball. Like, if you see, Team Rocket has some nice passing plays. Zane and Maverick were able to center the ball a lot of times, but either one of the teammates wasn't fast enough to reach the ball in time, so they could score, which gave Team No a lot of time to recollect themselves for the clear.
Yeah, definitely. If they are not able to keep up the defense with the offensive pressure coming from Team No, it's going to be very similar to the first game. Hopefully, they have learned from their mistakes in this first game. As you can see in many of these scrims that many teams adapt in the second game, as we saw in Game 2 of Graham Flame vs. Gamer Instinct. Gamer Instinct was able to get that pressure in the second game. So we shall see if Team Rocket has learned from the first game in the first game and has learned from their mistakes.
Now C9 Zane going on the ball, puts it over, scores a lot, collects it himself, puts it right back where it came from. Maverick now in there trying to get A redirect, but just overshoots the ball right there. Now Sir scores a lot with the ball. YK pressuring the C9 Zayn, able to take the ball away from Sir scores a lot. Zayn going on the wall, but Sejadan beats him to the ball. Now the ball's finding itself in Team Rocket's corner, but YK takes it out immediately. YK now in the corner trying to center it to C9 Zayn. C9 Zayn doesn't get shot on it. 8LE gets a nice clear. So scores a lot with the shot, but just wide of the goal. Now Maverick is a nice clear off the ceiling. It's a 8LE not there. Sejadan shuffling back to goal. Maverick takes a shot, but Sejadan gets his bearings and was able to save the shot.
Now Sejad with the ball. Zayn battling it out against Team No, trying to get possession. Maverick now looking for that shot, but Sejad is able to block him right away. YK now back in net. Zayn rotates back as well. Sejad with that pass looks for the shot, but Zayn is able to deny him. Zayn now in possession, goes for the dribble. Italy tries to get that 50-50, but Zayn gets that pass. YK looks for the shot, but still scores a lot with an epic save. Now
No.
Italy going off the air, but Zayn is waiting on back ball.
Now YK with an attempted clear. Sejadan with a nice shot. Mavericks there just in time to clear it. C9 Zayn with a nice shot across, but centers the ball to Sir Italy. But YK is able to stop any shot from happening there. Sejadan now on the wall. Just waits too long and Mavericks able to get the ball away from him. Now Sejadan stealing boost from Team Rocket right there. C9 Zayn with a nice shot on the target as Sir scores a lot and Sejadan run to goal and Sir scores a lot. Just able to save it with very closely. Now,
Now you can see that Team Rocket is definitely focusing on their defense a little more, always having one player back in the midfield or back in defense while two players go on the offense. So definitely we can see a more interesting match here compared to the first game. With 2 minutes 40 seconds remaining, still neither of these teams have scored. So definitely Team Rocket could make a possible comeback in this game too if they still have a good defense, as they have the offensive plays to level it out with Team No. Now the ball is in the corner of Team No. Italy to Skozolov gets a redirect. Zayn is in position to read the ball. Sejad with the pop. Sir Skozolov will go in the air looking for the shot and gets the first goal for Team No. Great plays coming from Team No right here.
but Sejadan with a nice pop. Sir scores a lot, just puts it up in the top right corner, catching Maverick and C9 Zayn by surprise. Putting them up on the scoreboard with one goal with just 2 minutes left. Can Team Rocket pull this back? Because it's been a really tight game so far. So 8 at least centering the ball for C9 Zayn. But I believe Maverick stopped the ball from going in. A huge mistake there from Team Rocket. Probably going to cost them this game.
Now Sir Skozolov going with Zayn, but loses at 50-50. The ball now goes to Maverick. Maverick with a shot off target, but Sejad not able to get that play. Italy and YK going into the air. Italy wins at 50-50. Now Italy looking for the pass to his teammates. Sir Skozolov comes rushing it, but all three players from Team Rocket coming out from their defense. Zayn tries to get it past Sejad, but he's unable to. Now a great pass from Sejad. Will he get the shot? And he gets a second goal for Team.
A nice play from Sejadan right there, putting the ball around and over Maverick and YK and puts it right in between the post and C9 Zayn to score the second goal for Team Now. And just with a minute and 24 seconds left, I don't think Team Rocket can make a comeback right here.
Yeah, definitely Team Rocket has been improving in this second game, but they are unable to keep up with the offensive pressure, and great team chemistry that is coming from Team No. Now Maverick with that clear goes a lot and immediately battling it against Team Rocket in defense, and he's able to get the third goal for Team No. Team Rocket is falling apart in their defense yet again, and this could be a possible sweep for Team No.
Well, a nice, calm and collected shot from Sir scores a lot there, putting it in the top left corner, putting Team No up 3-0. Now Sir Italy for another shot, but C9 Zayn is there able to stop from anything from happening, but Sir scores a lot. Just takes advantage of Team Rockets, a mispositioning, and gets them for the fourth goal for tonight.
Yeah, definitely. After that third goal, Team Rocket has been flailing in defense. Like when the other team scores continuously, it might be demoralizing for the other team, and their defense has fallen apart right now. But could they make a consolation goal in this last 1 minute? Now Zayn in possession of the ball, trying to go past Sejad, but he reads it perfectly. Now Maverick, but it almost goes in a net, but YK comes rushing back in defense. Now Sus goes a lot, and YK hits it into the midfield. Finally, out of the corner of Team Rocket, Maverick coming with that shot, but it goes into the midfield, up in the air. Zayn is up in the air looking for that shot. It goes off the backboard. It was a beautiful opportunity, but now Team No gets that breakaway, and Sus goes a lot. 5-0. Deja vu.
Well, Sir scores a lot, getting a fourth goal for him this game. Team Rocket really lacking in the rotations right here. Like you said, the second and third goals could have been really demoralizing. When you play a game like Rocket League, you don't only need skill, you also need mental strength right here. You just can't lose hope. You need to keep fighting. Even if your 5 goals down, you need to have that hope and the motivation to try and pull up against the other team. But with just 4 seconds left, I don't think Team Rocket can do anything here. And I believe that was an own goal by Team No, just mocking Team Rocket right here.
Yeah, putting the salt into the wounds. Kozolot takes the ball and dribbles it into his net. And it's gonna be a 5-1 victory, if not a 5-0 victory. With 1 second remaining, it's a sweep for Team No against Team Rocket.
Well, this was one of the most one-sided games we have seen this evening. Team No absolutely dismantling Team Rocket right there. Both matches winning 5-0. I mean, 5 second and 5-1, but Team Rocket didn't score the last goal. I'm not mocking Team Rocket right here, but yeah, Team No absolutely destroyed Team No absolutely destroyed Team Rocket right there.
Yeah, Team Rocket looked good in the first few minutes of the game, but as we said earlier, once those 2-3 goals went in, they became demoralized, I guess, and it led No with their consistent roster and great team chemistry. That could also be a reason for their 2-0 sweep tonight. And it's going to be our last match. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the follows and subscriptions and the bit cheers. Drunken, you want to take us out?
Oh well, guys, thank you for staying here throughout the evening. I hope you enjoyed me and Cryptic casting for you tonight. And if you guys want to be really, what's the British term for it? Actually, it slips my mind, so I'm not gonna go for it. If you guys want to help us out, just go check out our socials down in the cards below. If you're watching it on Twitch, or if you're gonna watch it when it becomes a YouTube video a few days later, you just go down to the description or the cards, find all your socials. We have a VIP Discord server, guys. That's all the hype, Not too many people have a VIP Discord server at our level. So you can join on Discord at discord.gg/RL India. You can go check out our Facebook page. We got a lot of cool guys over there, people who trade a lot. Check out our Twitter. We post daily clips over there, I guess. Daily clips with a shot of the day coming in from the community right here. You can follow our Steam group, I guess. I don't think a lot of people use that anymore. You subscribe to a YouTube channel if you feel like being generous. Either become a patron or a donator. You get cool roles on Discord right there. And I guess that's it. And oh wait, guys, one more thing. You guys better hit us up or follow us on social media, because see, Community Cup 7 is coming soon on the weekend of December 8th and 9th. Hope you guys can make it that day. Thank you guys for watching tonight. Drunken Dishonor and Cryptic signing out, and good night.